I'm gonna be playing with SoloLab and explain one of the cool sounds that I land on. Let's get straight into it. Straight away, I like that. A D major triad over C. Should I stop? Yeah, I'm gonna stop. This is nice. An A minor triad with the 4th, with 11th, over G altered. Let's quickly hear that sound. Let's isolate this. If I play G altered like this. That's a nice sound. Playing an A flat minor, just a triad, is pretty much the altered sound, because a G altered is basically an A flat melodic minor. So if we don't play the entire melodic minor scale, we can just play the triad. That gives us flat 9 from G altered. We have the flat 9, the major 3rd, sharp 5. So major 3rd is in there, giving us the major chord quality, and then we get some extensions, flat 9 and sharp 5. So building on top of that, we can add also the 4. So add minor, add 4. And then the add 4 gives us also the sharp 11. So if we take this shape, that's the A minor. We can play this same shape over 3 octaves. Here, here, and here. And we can add the 4th to this shape, making it looking like this. And then we can do that also over 3 octaves. That sounds like this over G7 altered. Yes, very nice sound. Shall we take another one? Let's do another sound. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna stop again, because those are 2 nice sounds that are connected to each other, that I use a lot. I'm not the first and only one. Yeah, and I would highly recommend learning. The first is, well, actually I was playing it second. It's another G, so I guess today is a G7 day. So a G7 flat 9, and when I say G7 flat 9, I mean half whole tone scale. So we have the natural 13th, not like before we had an altered, which is like a sharp 5, flat 13th sound, but with the normal 13th. And on top of that, playing a D flat major triad is a very common sound that we hear. It's kind of a tritone sub sound also. That's, yeah, you can get that sound actually over both altered and half whole, but the other extension is only from the half whole scale. So let's quickly see what we get with D flat. We have the flat 9, sharp 11, and 7th. So it's quite similar to what we had before with the A flat, but we don't have the 3rd, we have the 7th instead. And sometimes leaving out essential notes like the 3rd or the 7th, but in this case the 3rd even more gives it the specific color of a major or a minor, and when we leave that out of the way, that opens up the sound. It makes it a bit more abstract and less like, hey, there you go, this is a minor or major, but you don't say what it is. So this is a nice thing about this. It's also cool when you play it over a 2-5-1 and then you have a G7 going to C7, and that gives you just a chromatic over the G7, playing D flat, and then landing just half step down on a C. So that's a trick that I use and many people do. And then the other sound that I was playing, that was a 7 flat 9 pentatonic, which is what I was talking in the last lesson. I will link it. Which means, for me at least, instead of playing the normal dominant 7 pentatonic, being 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7, that was a D flat 7 pentatonic. I do it with a flat 9, flat 2. So 1, flat 2, major 3rd, 5th, and a 7th. That's all from D flat. And when you play that over a G7, we get this sound. Yeah. And then, so we had before, only with D flat, we have the flat 9, sharp 11, and 7th. And now when we add the flat 9 from D flat, that gives us also the 5th from G. And what else do we have? And we have the 3rd back. So it's a bit more. This is a major 3rd and the 7th in there, and also the extensions. So giving us both very stable sounds and extensions. I hope you like that. Happy shedding. Join me on Patreon if you want to see the tabs for these things and more other lessons. Go check out Solo Lab if you want to try it out for yourself. I recommend you do. And have a good time doing it. See you in the next lesson.